Welcome to the pre-match press conference, Coach and Captain. So, Coach, how do you see tomorrow's match? You've already faced Lebanon several times. So, how do you see tomorrow's match?
Good afternoon, everyone. Lebanon is a good side. We are prepared for the fight, and the boys are motivated, the boys are committed, focused, and will continue the same attitude which we showed previous matches.
Same question to the captain. So, how do you see tomorrow's match, Captain?
Yeah, I think good afternoon, everyone. Similar lines. We know quite a lot about Lebanon because we have already played them twice, and also we have seen them play. And I'm pretty sure they have the same feeling about us. We're trying to stay calm. We did our best to recuperate after so many games in such a short time, and we're just ready. One more training tonight, and we're ready for the challenge.
So, we'll be taking questions, but please keep in mind that we will not be entertaining any questions regarding the referee's decision. Please keep that in mind. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Mahesh, what I want to know is that you have already played Lebanon twice, and you said it is like you guys have played, so you have the experience. I want to know exactly how different and how difficult do you expect the semi-final to be a challenge from Lebanon?
Yeah, it will be a tough match for us because we know they are playing good here. There they had weather issues, but it will be a different match.
How do you expect them to be different than before?
They are an attacking side. They play very well. They have number 7, who is very talented. And yeah.
Please.
Question for the captain. Playing against the home, from the home fans, and you're used to playing against the West Block and Confirma. Again, a weekend, they're turning up game after game. What are you expecting tomorrow, and if you're talk about the atmosphere they've been so far?
I expect nothing less. I think me, myself personally, and a lot of boys are quite greedy when it comes to playing in Bangalore. And we have been treated to some outstanding support in the last 3 games. And I'm pretty sure that Bangalore is going to turn up again in semi-finals. For many reasons. One, of course, we all love football here, but also because it's going to be a very good game. We also, this year, were fortunate in a way that we got 2 different teams who are not a part of the SAFF region, and definitely a level higher. So it's not every day that you get to play against these teams. So if you need any added motivation, one it's semi-final, one it's in Bangalore, it's going to be a little bit rainy, slushy, nice. And it's Lebanon, and I'm pretty sure they also want a piece of us back because of what happened in the last 2 games. So all in all, a proper entertainment on your plate, so do not miss out. I know you won't, but anyone who's thinking of not coming, make sure that you turn up.
So just last couple of months you played a lot of games, and just wanted to know, one, how is the mood of the rest of you? How do you as a captain and just generally as the players, how do you all keep yourself motivated? And 2, again, tomorrow Stefan's not going to be there. So once again, what is the difference between him not being there on the sideline and still helping out obviously behind? And like it was against Nepal, it took you all a while to get going, and then finally all won. So just on that.
See, the first part of the question, I think when we joined the camp, we had I have to be honest, we were a little bit jittery because of the whole long year that we had, all the boys. But once the camp started, we all got into the mood. It took us about a week. There was a lot of testing, a lot of physical stuff done. But after that, we all are enjoying the camp. It wasn't easy and conducive in Orissa as far as the weather is concerned. Apart from that, the hospitality was amazing. And of course, winning games always help. But now that we are here for 1.5 months, the camaraderie, the combination, the brotherhood is at the peak, which is very good. So no one is complaining. And now that we have done all the hard work and reached a place, we do not want to let it go. There are 2 games left potentially, and we want to give whatever we have in these 2 games. So that's the kind of mood that the camp has. As far as the coach is concerned, what happens is a lot of preparation is done before the game day, and I'm not trying to be cliche. It's the fact. Of course, you want your your leader, your boss to be there at the sidelines, and which is not going to happen tomorrow. But a lot of preparation, almost all of it, is done prior to the game, everything, and he'll be involved. And whatever little that we'll miss, our man on the right side will make sure that we miss him less. But it's a team, and our head coach has almost done all the preparations, and he has his main man there to make sure that he takes whatever necessary steps and information along at the dugout.
With 10 goals in last two SAFF Cups, you are joint all-time top scorer with Ali Ashfaq of Morris. And you have a chance to break the record, especially he's not anymore in the team. What do you think about the records?
I do not think anything about the records, my friend. I'm a big fan of Ali Ashfaq. He messaged me the other day. I wish him all the very best. I think he has been outstanding in the SAFF season. But I'm genuinely telling you, I do not think about records. And it might not sound modest, but I'm being very modest. I do not think about records. We just want to win the semi-final against Lebanon. How many goals in SAFF, how many goals in total, this, that. We will talk about it 5-10 years down the line, all of us. Nice beer, burgers, and we can talk about it.
You're in touch with him?
We talk, the happy Eid, the happy Diwali, all the best kind of a message, friends. That's what we are. He couldn't come to the SAFF. He did message me for some personal reasons, and that's about it. But I'm a fan. I've been a fan of him. I think he has been outstanding in the last 15 years, and that's about it.
Gentleman on the back. Yeah, you.
So can you talk about how important the last game was in terms of how the whole team performed, regardless of how the match ended? The team really goes to the game, and the defenders doing so well, forwards attacking doing, midfielders doing the job. So can you talk about how big a performance the last match was and how it's confidence building over the years?
Yeah, I think we are gelling well now. I think that's what 1.5 months of preparation does. Also, a lot of boys who are doing well in the team. I'm not a big fan of throwing names, but let's say Changte and Mahesh have had a very good ISL and very good season. They carried their form along. After this, before, for Mahesh to come in the first 11 wasn't easy, but the way he has maintained and kept knocking the doors is unbelievable. So a lot of boys who have done well. Sandesh was outstanding throughout the year. So a lot of boys, a lot of usual suspects who have done really well in the last year have carried their form, and then being together 1.5 months has really helped. But we have talked about this day in, day out. Let's not get carried away. Where we want to go, what we have in next 6 months is massive. It's a huge journey. What helps when you play against teams like Lebanon and Kuwait is you get an idea of how Syria and to an extent Uzbek might be. Of course, Uzbekistan is a top team, but you have an idea. So what it does is it gives you an idea as to how and what you're going to face. What happens is, let me give you an example. We're going to face Australia. From now till the end of January, we're going to play in ISL. And to due respect to ISL, we're doing really well, but we might not face the same tempo and the same energy as to what Australia will bring. So that is why whenever you get an opportunity to play friendlies like this, or matches like this, really helps. If we get, let's suppose before the tournament starts, we will get Iraq in Iraq now, right? Yeah, we might get Iraq in the Kings Cup, which will be a great test again. And before the tournament starts, if you get the top 5-6 teams, one of them, let's say Iran or someone, that what it gives you, it gives you an idea as to this is what the level is, and this is how you have to be ready. So that is why these matches are very important. That is why I'm really happy that in the SAFF Cup we could invite Kuwait and Lebanon, and they agreed. Because due respect to our SAFF level, these things give you a different idea and a different challenge. And for us, in preparation for the Asia Cup, it is going to be helpful.
Captain, your coach said that in your squad everyone is ready to play for first 11, but Sandesh will not able to give him tomorrow. So how do you want to see, because you are going to fight one of the best teams in SAFF without Sandesh?
See, as far as the team is concerned, me as a captain, I think whoever comes in his place is going to do justice and give his best. And as far as me personally is concerned, I will always miss Sandesh Chingan. No matter where I play, I want him. At the club, at a training pitch, at a normal ground, at a 5-a-side, you want him. You want him for many reasons, but the number one reason why you want him is because he does not like to lose. He will do anything not to lose, and I love that boy. I love that man, and yes, I hope after the game I can tell you that we didn't miss him, because whoever comes in his place is going to do justice. I know that for a fact. But as personally, as Sunil Chhetri, not as a captain, I can tell you I'll always miss him.
My question is for the coach. So, India has beat Lebanon a couple of times before this, but in this tournament we have seen, especially that player Hassan Mathur, in very good form. And as captain said, with Sandesh being such an important defender, him not being there, can you tell us, is this something you've talked about or analyzed Lebanon's game in the video analysis sessions? Is this something you've been thinking about on how to deal with Mathur and the Lebanon attack in game?
I think we have played them twice, and our players know, our defenders know how he plays, and we have planned for him. And after today's training, we'll work on that, and you can see tomorrow.
Is it the number 7?
Coach, just a bit of clarification on who is not available for tomorrow game and what is the problem? Who all are not available?
I think Sanjesh and Rahim Ali are not available.
The red card and Sanjesh
Yes.
has an equal.
And Igor Simat.
Yeah, you want to go ahead? Yeah.
I'm Sandesh from Nepal. My question is similar. You've been with the Indian national team for a while now. For a while, it seems like a very long time. And you played with different squads in different times and in different situations with the Indian football. Where do you rank this Indian side in terms of technical abilities within the squad and in comparison to all the squads you've been with?
I have no idea, man. The thing is, when you guys ask this, where do you rank this team in accordance to the last 20 years? Do you really think that I've been thinking all the while, let me analyze? No, I'm being honest. It is very difficult here to sit and say, okay, the first team I came, Venki Bhai, Mahesh Bhai, they were there, and then Bachung Bhai came back after an injury, and then there was Randy Bhai, and then this, and then that coach. It is difficult. So I can give you a cliche, without thinking, autopilot answer, but you not like it. To be genuinely honest, this team is doing well. There are a lot of young boys and kids who are maturing and becoming men. A few years back, there were 2 kids who came, Gurpreet and Sandesh. They are Arjun awardees now. They are outstanding examples for others to follow, which they are doing. It's a really good mix of maturity and young ones. But the thing is, let's not get carried away. We're taking normal, nice steps. Let's be humble and let's be down to earth. And as far as to answer your question, my friend, it will take a lot of time for me to analyze and give you a genuine answer where exactly I see this team fit. I can tell you one thing, that team had Sunil Chhetri, in between had Sunil Chhetri, and this team also has Sunil Chhetri. That's the only common thing.
Actually, I'm journalist from Bangladesh. For the first time, 2 teams outside South Asia, Lebanon and are invited to SAFF to bring the competitiveness, and they are now top in both groups. So can we expect a South Asian team, either India or Bangladesh, can play the final?
See, we are only thinking about our game, and we definitely want to be in the finals. But if you ask me a choice, completely because of that question, then I would want Bangladesh. Purely because it's a SAFF country. I respect Kuwait and I respect Lebanon a lot. They both are top teams. But if I have a choice, we should qualify. And if I have a choice, Bangladesh should qualify only because they are a SAFF nation and this is a SAFF Cup. For no other reason. It's a SAFF tournament, it's a SAFF Cup. And if 2 SAFF region teams reach, it is good. But I'm pretty sure both Bangladesh and India have a huge task when we meet Kuwait and Lebanon respectively.
Sundar, what's your message to Bangladeshi players? Because you played the last matches against Kuwait and Bangladesh will play against Kuwait in the same final. What's your motivational message for Bangladeshi players?
Dada, apni janen, jab hum match kheli Bangladesh against Bangladesh boys, how they treat me. Do you have any idea? So my message to them would not make any difference. When we meet, it's almost like a war. I don't get any love from Bangladeshi players on the pitch. But from outside, because you have given me that importance, I wish them all the very best. For all the games they play, minus when they play against us.
Have any suggestion for tomorrow match?
Better players than Sandesh, and that should be the motive. Slowly and steadily, if we're going to produce another Chhetri and another Sandesh, we'll be stagnant. And due respect to both Chhetri and Sandesh, if we have to reach where we have to reach, slowly and steadily, we have to keep upping our tempo and our quality. So I hope those two kids, they reach my level when they are 14, and then they can surpass me and Jingle when they're 18, 20, because that will give us a lot of good impetus for our national team.
Coach, on the one hand, it's important to have 11 players, 11 starting players. But on the other hand, when new players come into the team like Mahesh and perform very impressively from the start, how important is it to give chances to these players who are knocking on the door and groom them to a national team spot?
I think it's very important because we are preparing for the Asia Cup and those players are showing sign, they are performing well. So giving them chance